Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so I'm just out here with one of my beautiful babies. This one is Tequila, and I'm just out here brushing them. But let's just talk for a second, if you don't mind. I want to talk to you about Katie Joy sad fishing. So if that interests you, just stick around. Okay, he's ready to be brushed and combed and everything else, so he's like, Mama, hurry up. Yep, he's like, Mama, hurry up. Y'all see him? Yeah, say hi to the camera, baby. Yeah. Okay, so I want to start off with a post. Sorry if I'm talking a little loud. I want to start off with a post that Katie Joy shared on her Instagram. And it says, and she shared this from one of her followers, I guess you would say. Okay, baby. He's like, yeah, he's really wanting to be brushed. Alrighty. How would you feel if people called you a liar and said your child wasn't autistic, that you're sad fishing and using your child for pity and money, showing posts out of order from your child was being diagnosed and how doctors having differing opinions, that you keep your child on a feeding tube because you're lazy or you do it for the benefits? This is a very small list of comments I personally witnessed. It's one thing to come at an adult. It's entirely different to bring their child into the mix. It's ABUSE, it's HATE speech, it's illegal, it's cruel, and honestly, after months and months, I would want to off myself. If people don't like Katie, that's fine. If people want to challenge her position on a topic, do it professionally. I just don't get this type of immature behavior from adults. It's embarrassing and felonious. Sorry for writing a novel. I thought you would understand that this weighs heavy on my mind. Okay, so my son Jordan is out here with me. We're just out here with the horses, and let me just read to you what she captioned this. Here's another one of them. The comment says so much. I have been so triggered since people again accuse me of lying about my son's diagnosis. I have explained dozens of times that my son's doctors had differing opinions on an autism diagnosis 4 years ago. 4 dang years ago. On set of doctors was adamant his autism diagnosis was not accurate following his brain surgery. I shared with my shock of that news online while we were still in the hospital, while he was still recovering. Once he recovered, those doctors set up a full neurological psych exam. The exam did not include me. I wasn't in the room. It was my son with a team of experts. After 3 days of testing, he was confirmed to have autism. I never updated that post. I never deleted the post because that was what happened at the time. The post is used against me like a weapon. Last week I had women, sorry, my phone keeps timing out, women in my inbox calling me a sick bitch that lies for attention. I am accused of making up his diagnosis for sympathy. The haters doing this factually, that what they are spreading is old. The people doing this has been cyber stalking my every move for 3 years. They know it's not true, but they do not, and they do this over and over to turn followers against me. It's disgusting. Shame on everyone that believes this SHIT these people spew. I'm sorry, but no mother deserves calling them a sick bitch based upon lies. Even when I tell the truth, they still say I'm lying. I went as far as possible as posting the dang results showing his diagnosis 2 years ago. They did not stop. They are the ones that are sick and disgusting, not me. Equally, I would hope none of you ever leave nasty, hateful, or derogatory comments on any people I cover. Okay, so Katie Joy posted this. And let me just share with you just real fast my opinion. I've already done my video on does V have autism or not. I've already done my video, and I'm going to link that at the end of this video. But Katie Joy doesn't seem to understand that what she posts online is forever. So let me tell you why people are actually questioning this, and why people do not believe this, and why the sad fishing does not work on me. Let me just tell you that. Guys, y'all stop that. They're playing together. They're playing nose to nose. Okay, so today we found out Vaughn does not have autism. We confirmed this with his pediatrician and neurosurgeon, nurse practitioner, that V's ASD is actually untreated hydrocephalus. I was online at the Hydrocephalus Association and found a link that said learning disabilities in children with hydrocephalus. This is what I found. Many children with hydrocephalus go through a period of preservation. They repeat the same information over and over, or they E. coli, I don't know how to pronounce that, where they repeat back what they hear from others. They have hyperverbal communication where they will talk almost like a motor. It's called cocktail party syndrome. They talk to you about whatever, regardless if it makes sense and without regard to whether you are interested in what they are saying, because they are unable to focus on others talking to them or process that information because of the pressure in their brain. They compensate by just talking. The problem in understanding and comprehending, they have trouble hearing what is said and have difficulty answering questions when asked. They can memorize ridiculous items and facts with very little understanding or processing of what they are learning, but can repeat things verbatim. They have poor abstract reasoning in social situations. They have trouble deciphering subtle change in tone and facial expressions, nor do they understand social cues of what is required of them, and prefer to send time with people younger than them. These were all the reasons we thought V had autism, but always, quit biting me, baby. Quit licking me. But always, I'll start over. These were all the reasons we thought V had autism, but always why I felt he didn't fit in the Frasier. I can't explain it, but when he left in November, I had a feeling we wouldn't be back. We will be moving to Gillette for rehabilitation therapy, or OT, PT, and speech to help with his skills. He's lost due to pressure and retrain his brain on feeding and understanding it's okay to eat now, that he doesn't feel sick to his stomach. Children with untreated hydrocephalus often end up on feeding tubes. This is literally everything. The answer: they are taking him off his gastroparesis medicines because he doesn't really have to have it. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Then she goes down into the comment section and she posts, "My mouth dropped when I read it today, and it was confirmed by 2 doctors today that while he does not have learning disabilities, or while he does have learning disabilities and disabilities, it is not autism, and we can help him be the best version of himself. He will need a lot of help." And this was posted December 10th of 2017. Okay, so she just outright just admits it, no autism. And let me go ahead and just tell you or show you just a little bit of a clip.
Things improved a lot, but he was still autistic, and they did not want to remove that diagnosis, because if you remove autism and you still qualify for it, it helps with education, it helps with services. All of his issues are consistent with autism, all of his developmental functioning, all consistent with autism. So yes, I wrote one time that I thought he was misdiagnosed because that's what doctors told me. But he is still autistic.
Okay, so Without a Crystal Ball on December 27th of 2017 posted, I don't have the picture, but she posted, "This picture sums up perfectly the child has become. He was never supposed to be the child that was unable to participate or have friends. He's always been and had been one of the most friendly and engaging babies I know. We lost him for 4 years, and he's back. His expression here sums it up. Please remember to fight for your kids. I can't tell you how frequently his issues were blamed on autism and sensory processing disorder. It was all developmental behavior, according to the doctors. I screamed at them his feeding issues were not behavioral. It was trauma and illness. They never believed me. He's eating again by mouth, not much, but he wants to eat and wants to participate in eating with others. Had we stayed the course with doctors, he'd still be slipping away further and further into his slow offing oneself and pain. Never stop fighting, never." Okay, so let me just say to you, okay, if you're new to my channel, you may not understand this. My son Jordan here, he has autism, and I spent a lot of years trying to get him diagnosed with autism, because I knew there was something wrong. I knew there was something going on. So I spent a lot of years trying to get him diagnosed, and it just so happened that finally, and I have a video out there from, what my son went through when he was younger. I have a video out there about it. I'll probably link it at the end too, so you can hear my son's story and why this, this bothers me so much. But what gets to me and what bothers me is more than one time I've heard Katie Joy actually say that her son doesn't have autism. And I actually heard, like you heard in the clip, that he's he's diagnosed with autism for benefits. She said it herself. And the reason why this bothers me so much is because being a mother with a child with autism, I have fought, and I have fought tooth and nail, and I have fought so hard for him, and I will continue fighting for the rest of my life for what he needs and what, he deserves in life. And so if your child does not have autism, and you're claiming that your child has autism, that is doing a disfavor to the people who actually have autism or have children with autism. You don't, at one point, I do believe it was said that he was nonverbal, but yet we hear that he's speaking. We hear all these different things. Now, the problem with this is, as a parent with an autistic child, I went through a lot.
Thank you.
I went through a whole lot. And sorry, my son's out here just doing his thing, and he's got the brush. He likes to brush the horses. He does.
Especially my horse, because I haven't been working up on a relationship. We're, animal to master, I guess you can consider this kind of thing.
Yeah, you want to brush him?
I've been trying to work on my horse scalp with my horse.
Okay, go brush him.
Will you quit? I understand.
Tequila's nipping him because he's like, just pet me, brush me. Tequila likes to be brushed and petted on. He really does. But okay, sorry guys, Jordan, I pay attention to my kids whenever they're around me at all times. I really do. And I pay attention to my horses too. But if you are a parent that has an autistic child, and you know the battle that you have to go through to get them tested for autism, especially if they're a little bit older of an age, if you know the battle you have to go through, if you know the evaluations you have to go through, we went through hours and hours and hours of evaluation. So for Katie Joy at any time to come online, yes baby, I see you. For Katie Joy to come online at any time, what? What?
It's either gonna hurt me or kill me, I don't know.
Yeah, what? Why are you licking me? You're so sweet. For Katie Joy to, sorry guys, I get a little distracted by the horses. Just a little bit distracted by the horses. But so for me as a parent, when Katie Joy's posting stuff like this, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't even begin to have any kind of sadness for her. And the reason why is because she can't keep her story straight. She can't decide on whether her son has autism or not. And I fully believe, and this is just me, and guys, everything in this video is my opinion and my opinion alone. I full-heartedly believe that when she is saying that she's doing it for the benefits, I can't help but believe that she's doing it for the benefits. Like I said, I'm going to link my other video that I did where she actually, says it's easier just to keep the diagnosis for the actual benefits. What are you doing? You just want to be petted, don't you? You just want to be petted.
By the way, Mom, I have to say, I might have, you $2,000.
So, sorry. Guys, when you're listening to Katie Joy and these people that actually follow her and believe her and all that, take into account the things that she's said in the past. Think about the things that she has said, in the video that I'm going to show you. Think about that. And I can't have pity for anybody that will say that they will have that they will keep their son diagnosed as autistic so that they can keep the benefits. I can't have pity for people like that. I can't. 100%, I can't have pity for somebody like that. And if he does have autism, I will say I'm sorry. I will 100% say I'm sorry. I will 100% correct myself. And I will, I'm not asking her to prove it. I'm not in any way. I'm not asking her to prove it at all. The only thing I'm saying is if you're going to tell a story about your child having autism, then you need to make sure that your child, you don't change that story. You don't say one minute he has autism, then say the next minute he doesn't have autism. Oh, it's for the benefits. Oh, it's for this, it's for that. You don't do that, because I'm sorry, I'm very passionate whenever it comes to autism. I really, really am. I'm very passionate about anybody who has autism, because I know the joy that my son has brought to this world, and I know the joy that my son has brought to me. So whenever it comes down to it, yeah, he's now brushing the horse's tail. Yeah, but we just kind of let him be. And we just let Jordan be, and we let Jordan have fun with the horses and all that. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked like crazy, which means one thing and one thing only. I need to end my video. But I hope that y'all have it. Would you quit licking me? I'm going to pet you. He wants to be petted. But I want y'all, honestly, I want y'all to have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And guys, y'all remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. It can, guys, I'm telling you. Ain't that right, Jordan?
Yeah, I just hit myself in the chest with this trying to get a cockerel on my horse's tail. Right in the chest.
Right in the chest.
And I'm just, hey, we quit. I'm just glad it wasn't necessarily the metal part.
Yep.
That would have probably ended up killing me. What do I have
No,
in my
it
back
wouldn't.
pocket? Jeez.
He's just nipping on you.
Yeah,
Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get
off.
off of here for the day. And like I said, I hope y'all have a good one. And guys, y'all remember to smile. And y'all remember to have a good time. I'm being serious. Remember to smile and have a good time, because that's what we're doing. And that's what you're supposed to do. It really, really is. Alrighty, guys. Y'all have a good one for me, alrighty? Bye!